Okay, we're going to start off with 4-point kneeling. So you can go ahead so long. Let me just adjust my camera. There we go. Into 4-point kneeling. You can have your phone roller or your nice big thick book nearby. Right, so today's session is focusing on hip mobility. Okay, often we have really tight hips just because of the nature of our jobs. We do a lot of sitting, and then what happens is these front muscles, they're called your hip flexors because they flex your hip, right? They bring your leg closer to your chest. They become overworked, okay? So often they're really, really tight. So you can test that yourself in some of the repertoire, sitting with our legs straight in front of us and doing the saw. If you find that that's really painful because you feel like they're trying to pull you forwards, that's an indication that you've got very tight hip flexors. And then in a lot of our prone work, if you can't get your hips flat onto the mat, that also means that you've got tight hip flexors. So we're going to work on really stretching them out today. So some of the repertoire you know well. Yeah, let's do this together. Right, so we're in 4-point kneeling. We're just going to start with a nice simple cat stretch. Just to get our spines moving a little bit. Okay, so start with a lovely tabletop spine for me. Let's be aware of what our abdominals are doing. So relax the abdominals completely. And then I want you to start drawing the abdominals in like we're zipping up a tight pair of jeans. So zip the jeans, drawing in the abdominals, belly button lifts to the spine. And then I want you to tighten your corset. So drawing in, like hugging your organs. And then relax everything completely. So different abdominals we can draw in, right? So the idea of zipping up the jeans, drawing the belly button in, and then tighten the corset and hug the organs again. Do you feel the difference? And relax everything. I want you to activate both when I say abdominals active. Okay, one more. Zipping up from the pubic bone to the belly button, and then tighten and hug the organs like a big band around your waist. Good. Lightly keep those in the background now. Keeping the abdominals active. Inhale, exhale to round the spine. Good. And come back to neutral. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders, dropping the lower back. Keeping the abs active though. Good. Come back to center. Exhale, round the spine. Just moving the spine gradually, getting it used to a little bit of movement before we get into some more stretching. Good. One more each way. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, coming back to center, and then lift the head and shoulders. Good. And come back to tabletop. Right, we're going to mobilize the lower back area now. So you're going to bring your hips to one side, drop the lower back, and then make a nice big circle. Okay? Just rounding the lower back as you come through, and then arching the lower back. Just slowly moving from side to side. This should feel really nice in the lower back area as you mobilize from one side to the other. Good, change direction, rounding the spine, and then arching the back. And rounding the spine, and arching the back. Good, let's stay in 4-point kneeling. Right, we're going to do a little movement here where I'll take one leg. I want you to bring it up to the side first, and then around in front of you. And then you slowly going to stretch forward. Just for a second, then you come back, lift, and down. Now, I know it feels a bit odd to do that lift to start, but I'm doing it to just start warming up the hips, to circle out those hips. Okay, let's go again. Belly button is drawn in, right? Lift up, bring the leg nice and far forwards, and then stretch the pelvis. Forwards and down towards the ground, and nice lift, and back. One more this side. Lifting up, Place the leg forward into that lunge stretch. And then lift to circle back. Let's go to the other side. Lift the leg, bring it forward into that deep lunge stretch. Compare the two sides of the body, a nice lift and return. Again, lift, leg forward into that deep lunge. Good. And lift and back. Last one. Lift and forward. So the front of this, the back of the front leg, that makes any sense. The hamstrings of the front leg are really stretching. And then the hip flexors of the other leg. Good. Come back and forward. Slowly bring your body up into kneeling. Go back into that lunge position. Creeping the foot forward. Now my upper body is up, right? Can you reach up into the air, leaning as far backwards as you can? Now tuck in the tailbone, just a little bit. And what you're going to feel is a beautiful stretch to the front of your leg with the knee that you're leaning on. Feel how that stretches the front of the hip. Tuck in the tailbone a little more, and a little more, till you feel that beautiful stretch, and then get your pelvis sink forwards a little more. Find that point that you can really feel the front of that hip stretching out and lengthening. Good, and slowly come back. Let's change sides. Back into that lunge position. Hands are reaching up towards the ceiling. Now tuck the tailbone in till you feel that lovely stretch to the front of the hip. And then go into the lunge. Reaching up, reaching up. Keep tapping in that tailbone so that you're focusing on the front of the hips stretching. Very good. And slowly come out. Okay, well done. Please move onto your back. Right, we're going to place our feet straight out in front of us. And your arms are going to stretch into that wide T position. Right, bring the one leg up. We're going to hold on to the opposite arm onto the knee. And we're slowly going to reach that knee right over. And you can extend the leg if you want to deepen that stretch a little bit. Turn your head to look away from your leg. And feel how the outside of the hip really stretches here. Breathe it out. Let that foot sink down to the floor. Good. Draw that knee up towards you. Pulling in the leg towards the chest. Good. And slowly release that. All right, other side. Hands are out into a wide T. Hold on to opposite arm to opposite leg. And then reach over the body. Extend the leg to one side. Breathe it out. Stretching the outside of the hip. That's what we're targeting now. Into the lower back. You may feel this up to the shoulder a little bit too. Good. Slowly bring the knees to chest. Giving it a quick little hug. Feeling the back of the hamstring stretching here. Okay, good. And slowly release that. Well then, let's do some nice pelvic curls. But before we do, would you place your hands on the tips, the fingertips on the tips of your bones? So it's as if I'm holding my pelvis, right? Hugging the pelvis with the hands. Okay, we're going to pretend we've got a big clock on our pelvis, and we're going to make the clock go right through. The hour hand goes right around the clock, okay? So the hour hand starts on 1. It starts on 12, so pelvis is lifted. I've got a big space in my lower back area. Now, follow the clock with your pelvis. Drop down to the right. 6 o'clock, drop drop down. Now you're rounding your back. Okay, 9 o'clock, the left-hand side of the pelvis drops, and now you're dropping your sitting bones and you're lifting the lower back. Again, go through the clock. 3 o'clock, drops the one side of the pelvis. 6 o'clock, drops the back. 9 o'clock, drops the left, and then lift the lower back. One more time, just circling the pelvis. Try to stretch to the full range that your pelvis will let you go. And feel where you are tight. Okay, let's change direction now. Going backwards, anti-clockwise. Okay, tilting the pelvis. And then back to 12. Again, anti-clockwise. Rolling the pelvis through the back. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and back to 12 o'clock. Last one. Okay, dropping 9 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock through the back of the pelvis. 3 o'clock, the right-hand side drops, and then we're arching the lower back. Okay, drop the arch a little bit if there's just a small space in the lower back area. And then pop your hands down next to your body, opening up those collarbones nice and wide. We're going to do a different type of pelvic curl today. Okay, generally, we drop the lower back, tilt the pelvis, and we lead with the pelvis up to the roof, okay? Today, we're going to do something called a hip hinge. So instead of rolling vertebrae or vertebrae up, I literally just push through my hips, and then I stretch up as high as I can, opening the front of the hip, and come straight back down. Draw the belly button in. Push straight through the feet, lifting and stretching the front of the hips, and straight back down. Keep that belly button drawn in. Stretching up, push through the feet, and back down. Let's do 4 more. And inhale down, and inhale down, feeling the glutes. Activating at the top, squeeze those glutes to lift that pelvis a little higher. Opening the front of the hips, 2 more. And down, and last one. And back down again. Good, well done. Different way of doing pelvic curls, just to open up the front of the hips. Okay, slowly bring your one leg towards you, hold it on behind the knee. Then lift your head and shoulders, that you can start walking your hands just a little bit higher. Maybe you can reach your calves today. Right, hold on to the bed, keep that head lifted, and let's point to the legs. Really deep hamstring stretch. If you want a little more stretch, straighten out the other leg. And we flex and point. Try to get your knee as straight as you can while doing this. Good. Right, for a few times now, we're going to repeat this. I want you to hold onto the car and bring your leg towards you as you lower your shoulders. Then lift the head and shoulders. Then pull the leg with you as you lower the head and shoulders. Deepening that hamstring stretch and lift the head and shoulders. Let's do it one more time. Maybe you want to flex your foot to deepen that stretch. Draw the leg towards you as you lower the head and shoulders. And lift. Well done. Slowly bend that knee and stretch it away. Okay, other leg. Reach it up. Okay, flex the foot. I want you to walk your hands up the calf as you lift your head and shoulders. Okay, hold it there. Let's point and flex. Woo. That's a tough one. Okay, if you want a deeper stretch, stretch the other leg away. Good. All right. Ready to lower your head and shoulders. Drawing that leg with you as you lower down. And lift the head and shoulders. And then draw the leg towards your head as you lower your head. Sure. It's a deep stretch. Let's go for one more. Lower, lower, lower. and relax that leg. Okay, we're going into our hamstring pull, which we have not done for a very long time. Okay, this is what the exercise looks like. One leg is extended, one leg is reaching up to the roof. Walk your head and shoulder back into the position that we were in. Okay, we hold there, and this is what we do. We draw towards us for 2 beats. 1, 2. Using your abdominals, switch legs. Drop your other leg onto the mat. And we go. 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. Abdominals work hard as we switch the legs. Okay, keeping you stable. 2, and stretch. 1 more each way. 2 pulses and switch. And 2 pulses and drop that leg down. Well done. Okay, grab onto your front roller for your keys or your block. And we're going to move our pelvis onto the block. So gently creep your spine over. Please don't have the block or the front roller in your lower back area. Okay, we want it to be underneath the pelvis. So move it a little bit further towards your tailbone, please. Okay, right. Hands are next to you. Resting on the mat in a nice wide V shape. We're going to bring one leg to tabletop and then the other, and then extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, drawing in the belly button here. Keep one leg pointing up to the ceiling and the other leg drops down as low as you can go. Feeling that beautiful stretch to the front of the hip and then coming back. Other leg drops down. Stretching open the front of the leg. Aren't you glad we moved our hamstrings up? Now you can go a little further, dropping that leg down. Change sides. Stretch open the fronts of the hips. And come back. And last one, stretching down. And coming back. Right. Stabilize the abdominals. Stabilize them. Whatever you're leaning on by drawing in the abdominals. Hands down next to you. We're going to lower both legs now. Now the abs need to work nice and hard as you lower down as far as you can go. And then draw the abdominals in to bring the legs all the way up. You are welcome to bend your knees and do this in a tabletop position if you want to. Okay? Working those abs. Stretch those legs away. Stabilizing, stabilizing, stabilizing. As you stretch, right, opening those hips and bring the legs all the way back. 2 more. Think of the front of the hips just releasing as you drop those legs down. Let them go. Work with gravity here to open up those hips and bring them back. The last one. I'm finding it better to hold on to my front roller because it wants to roll. Good. Stretch. The legs open, open, open the hips and bring them back. Well done. Okay. Going into our bicycle. Right. So one leg drops down. The other leg bends to tabletop. Hold that position for me. Okay. The leg that is extended away. Foot drops to the mat. Stretch your other leg straight up in front of you and then switch positions. Back to our starting position. The extended leg bends while front one extends and then we switch. We're going to do it slowly. Okay, the opposite. One extends, one bends and roll. One bends, one extends and roll. Keep the abdominals drawn in. Stretch that hip that's extending as far away as you can first to open the hips beautifully. Good. And stop. We're back to our starting position. We're switching direction now. So the leg that's extended lifts straight up while the other one pushes away. Yes. Extends. Okay, a little bit of brain work here. Let's push them around today. Good. Keep rolling. Open up those hips. Roll it away. Good. 2 more. Yes. And last one. Good. And give your legs a hug to your chest here. Okay, stretch out one leg. Keep one leg close to your chest. And let it stretch straight out. And then think of a weight being tied around your foot and it's dragging it down towards the ground. Nice psoas stretcher. Opening up those hip flexors again. Breathe it out. Good. And switch sides. Draw the other leg in towards your chest. The other foot is really heavy, sinking down to the floor. Breathe it out. Good. Right, both legs back up into extension here. And now we're just going to go for a nice wide knee stretch. Just stretching the inner thighs here. I move my hands to the inside of my knees and just gently open up the legs a little wider. Nice deep breathing here. Good. Slowly bring those legs back together again. And then I want you to open your knees out and bring your feet in towards your hands. Hold onto your feet. Now press with your elbows, opening out those knees a little wider. Okay, this is a great stretch for tight hips. Okay, the block underneath your pelvis or your bone roller is going to help you to get into this position. Press your knees away. Breathe it out here. Nice deep stretch. Good and smooth. Come on, in position. Okay, these kind of stretches you can really hold much longer. But just because of time, all right. Slowly lower your feet down. Lift up your pelvis and slowly remove your block from underneath your pelvis. Right, coming up into sitting. We're going to move our pelvis onto the block again in sitting. Okay, and our legs. I'm going to turn to face you actually for this one, just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so one leg is extended and one leg is bent. Okay, the knee is on the mat, so it's protecting from rolling away. Your other leg is stretched. Okay, so starting with a lovely tall spine, feel the crown of your head reaching up to the ceiling a little further. I want you to flex your chin to chest and start walking your hands forward, forward, forward. Letting the body sink down towards the mat. Okay, just breathe it out here. Stretching the spine. Keep your other foot flexed as much as you can. Good. And slowly creep the body back up again. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Walk the body forwards, forwards, forwards. Maybe you can get your elbows down. I'm not there yet. Breathe it out. And slowly walk it back. We're turning towards our extended leg now. Both hands on one hand on either side of your leg. Now walk forwards towards that extended leg. Okay, stretching forwards. Maybe you can reach your toes, maybe you can't. Just breathe it out for me. Should feel a lovely stretch through the side and the back. Let the head sink down towards the knee. And slowly walk it back up again. All right, let's switch sides. Okay, other leg bends. Flex your other foot that's extended, please, as much as you can. Right, nice deep breath in with a tall spine. Drop your chin to your chest, walking the body forwards. Stretching out. Good. And walk it back slowly. Again, nice deep inhale. Breathing out. Walking the arms forward. Dropping the elbows down. Stretching forward. And walk it back slowly. Okay. Really stretch those hamstrings out. Now extend the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Slide forwards. Okay. Feeling that beautiful stretch to the side and back. Nice deep breathing here. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Try to keep your shoulders square to your leg. Well done. Slowly release that and come back. All right, very nice. Okay, we're going to move into prone. So onto your tummies, please. You can release or let go of your block for a second. So onto our tummies. Okay. We're really going to think about the front of the hips again now as we lie on our tummies. The front, one hand is in front of you like a little cushion, so you can rest your forehead on it. The other hand is going to reach back and grab onto your foot. And then I want you to bring your knees together. Okay, so we're not making wide legs. Okay, knees are as close together as you can get them. Rest your forehead down, and then I want you to draw that foot towards your pelvis as much as possible. Then think about the front of the hips. Can you press your hips down into your mat? Feeling the front of the quad muscle really lengthening. Press that hip down, down, down into the mat. Breathe it out. Press those hips down. And slowly let that go. Other side. Okay, hand comes in. Reach for your foot. Then bring the feet, the knees together, please. Okay, good. And then press your hips down into the mat. Feeling the front of the hip really stretching. Keep your foot straight over the glutes. Don't twist your foot to the outside of the hip. Okay, we want to watch those knees. Keep the foot straight over the leg. Press those hips down into the mat to deepen that stretch. You hold it for just a little longer. Your feet are starting to release. Good. Slowly let that leg go. Okay, I want you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then tuck your elbows in that they are hugging your rib cage. We're going to go into a swan dive. We're going to press through the hands and lift my body up as much as it will go, but releasing your hips. Let your hips go. Okay, don't pick your hips up off of the mat. Let them sink into the mat and feel the front of the hips stretching like this. Keep that belly button drawn in. Abdominals are active here. Slide your shoulder blade down the back of the ribs so you have a wide open chest. Just go as high as you are comfortable, please, okay? Stretching in front of the hips. That's what we're targeting. Breathe it out here. Good. And slowly come out of that. Into the rest position with nice wide legs. Stretch out the back. All right, and slowly lift the body up. Okay, I want you to come into a low squat now. So we're going to place on your haunches, maybe is a better way of describing it. Some people can get their feet flat on the floor. That is awesome. I want you to open your knees out to the sides. So remember when we were lying on our back and we drew our feet towards us and pressed our elbows into our knees to open them. It's the same idea. So your hands are resting down on the floor, and then I want you to press your elbows into your knees. This is one of the best hip opening stretches you can do. So allow the feet to sink down if you can. Open those knees up nice and wide. Keep breathing. Keep bringing your pelvis a little more forward and then opening those hips a little deeper. Okay, very good. Feel like stretching the inner thighs. It should feel really good. Now, I'm going to ask you to move your hands to one side. We're going to extend one leg away. Stay on your haunches. And then we're going to feel that beautiful stretch all the way down the leg, the inner thigh muscles. Flex your foot for me a little deeper. Good. And stretch that leg away. If your knee takes too much strain, just go down either onto your block. You can sit on your block for this one, with a phone roller, or just sit down on the mat. This is really a deep stretch. Good. Slowly bring that leg up. Okay, to the other side. Extend the leg away, keeping it nice and flexed. And then let it sink down towards the mat. I feel it right into the knee. It's stretching like crazy. Some people can balance without having to hold on to the mat. You can do that, that's great. Do that. Breathe it out. We're nearly done. All right, where that foot is now, I want you to place it down on the mat. And we're just going to slowly move from side to side. So stretching, keep your hands forward, and stretching. A little bit of dynamic stretching here. Stretching from one side, walk your hands, stretch to the other. Let's do that a few more times. Feeling the hips stretching as you move through that deep squat. Good. 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Well done. Slowly come out of that position for me. Okay. Turning to the side now. Okay, last one. So grab the foam roller. Looking at what I've got written there. We're going to sit on the foam roller again, and we're going to cross our legs this time, letting our knees sink down to the floor. Okay. Just letting them relax down onto the mat. Good. Relax your shoulders from here. Draw the belly button in. We're going to inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, rotating your body. Hold on to your knee and rotate backwards as much as you can. Good, slowly come back. Inhale again, reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, rotating. Holding onto the knee. Nice upper body stretch here, rotating. Getting some mobility in the rib cage. Good, and coming back again. All right, we're going to finish off with a nice lunge stretch, and then we're done. So, we start off with our knee bends in a lunge position to start. We're finishing off with a nice straight leg behind. Our hips should feel a lot more mobile. Okay, because we stretch them out so nicely. So straight leg at the back. Enjoy the feeling of your hips just giving you a little bit more range. Keep that back knee as straight as you can. Belly button drawn in. And let the pelvis sink down. Straighten out the front leg. Keep your head and shoulders forward. Nice hamstring stretch here. And release. Good, let's switch sides. Toes tuck under. Walk that leg forward. Straighten out that front leg. Back leg, sorry. And let the pelvis sink down towards the mat. Straighten out your front leg. The hamstrings feel a lot longer to do this one to finish. All right, lean on your hands, taking that leg to the back so that we're in an up stretch position. Sink your spine forward. And let's walk our hands towards the feet. Heavy, nice and heavy. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, round with the spine, coming back up and standing. Inhale at the top. And exhale. Rolling forwards. Stretching out the body. Inhale. And exhale, roll it up. Back into standing. Thank you so much. How do your hips feel? I hope it feels a lot looser.